options expiry play out on the frontline index as well. But one of the stocks on our radar is traditional Western snack maker Gopal Snacks has seen a weak debut on exchanges, listed at around 351 rupees. From there, it has seen a bit of an uptick, still below the issue price of 401 rupees per share. We had the management last week. They did speak about a bunch of plans for the company going forward, saying that peak utilization could lead them to revenues of almost 3,000 to 3,500 crores as well. What's the growth path going forward? To talk us about all of that, we have Raj Hadvani, who's the CEO at Gopal Snacks. Thanks a lot, Raj, for joining in. Welcome back to our show. We spoke to you when the IPO had opened. I wanted to know, a sustainable revenue run rate from here. Now that you've listed, what can we look at in terms of a top line and bottom line for the next few years?
We'll try to beat industry growth rate. We will definitely beat industry growth rate in upcoming years.
You have been growing at around 11 to 12% on a CAGR basis over the last few years with margins of around 14%. Can we expect numbers of 1,500 crores on the top line in FY24 and closer to 1,750 crores in FY25? Will that be a possibility?
I will not able to give the numbers, but the growth rate is industry growth rate is more than 10% and will definitely improve. Will do better than the industry growth rates.
All right. Hi, Raj. Good morning and welcome to the show. Nigel on this side. Before we go ahead with the numbers, congratulations to you as well as your entire team. You all would have planned for this listing for quite some time, and now you're listed on the bourses and we'll be interacting more often as well. It's been a bit of a softish listing, but though from the lows you've seen some kind of buying. As you said, the industry expecting it to grow by close to around 10%. Do you expect to grow at around 1.5 times the industry, 1.2 times? Give us a broad number out there.
That number I don't have, but in broader perspective, industry is growing more than 10%, and being we have a huge potential in whole India compared to our existing market share is like 75% sales comes from Gujarat, rest comes from rest of India. So we'll definitely penetrate more into the other states, which gives us very good growth rate.
Okay, all right, Raj. In the past as well, I guess you have outgrown the industry in the last few years?
Yes.
You have outgrown it by how much?
That numbers are in the public domain, and if you see our business, it's 20 years back, and you can see the current situation. So we are growing at very good numbers.
Raj, we're trying to press you for some numbers, but somehow you're avoiding them. But, I would like to, you spoke about the diversification away from Gujarat, right? Gujarat is your key market. And as you said, you'll be looking at helping people snack all across the country. So say in the next 3-4 years, what should that geographic mix look like as you look to move away from Gujarat to other parts of the country?
Yes. So in upcoming years, we'll see more growth from non-Gujarat. So as of now, we are 75-25, and slowly from 75-25 to 70-30, and then to 40-60, and then to 50-50 ratio in next 5 years.
All right, in next 5 years, you will go from 75-25 to 70-30, thereafter 60-40, and perhaps look at 50-50 as well. Raj, it's an important day for your company, but more so for your father, who started out in 1992 on a cycle selling gathia, and now to see the company being listed on the bourses would be a proud moment indeed. But what will be even better is if you tell us something about your distribution expansion plan as well. Currently, you have around 617 dealers. At what rate will you expand your distribution going forward? And for you to actually, grow revenue outside of Gujarat, you will have to spend a little more on advertising as well. What does it stand at as a percentage of sales right now? What will it be going forward?
Around 1% we are spending on marketing and advertisement, and it will grow by much more number compared to our existing turnover. And in terms of distribution, we will be appointing new distributor in our focus states, which are non-Gujarat, in which we include Maharashtra, Rajasthan, MP, and UP. So this will be our focus state for next few years, but there is no concrete numbers as of now. But growth rate will come from this state and other new state as well.
Beautiful. All right, Raj, I see you said advertising is around 1% of your sales mix, right?
Yes.
So where does that number head now that you want to, spread your wings, go to the other parts of the country as well? That's the first part. And just tying in with that, what does this mean for margins? If I look at it, you've been doing something around, 13 to 14% of margins. Can you hold on to that number?
See, our margin depends on multiple factors, not only a single factor, in which it contributes from raw material prices, fuel prices, branding, advertising, and many more expenses. So in upcoming years, we cannot predict much about the raw material prices, but there will be 1% plus minus in terms of our margins. So 14 you see as of now, but not a huge difference will be there, but we will keep on maintaining those margin in upcoming years, and based on our margin will improve more on our advertising and branding expense as well.
Right, you said that you're looking to expand beyond Gujarat, Raj. Now, this is not a very easy market because one, you have large local players in each state, you have large national players, and they are all eyeing the same spaces as you are. Yes, you are doing ethnic snacks, that's majority of your revenue, but you're also looking at Western snacks, and in chips, etc. There are large players. So with you increasing your distribution, you will have to pay a little more to distributors as well. Will that not impact your margins?
No, it will not impact. We have very similar distribution margin across all India. The different strategies are that we are completely retail-based driven company, and we highly focus on retailing, and our distributor also do retailing things. And we have appointed very good sales team in all our sales region, which help us to identify new customer, introduce company in a better way to our new customer like retailers and distributor as well, and which help us to grow in those market. And we have identified a few products which are completely distinguished from our key competitor in other market, and which help us to place our product in all the retail outlets.
All right, and final question, what is your pack size mix as a proportion of sales? How much comes in from 5 rupees, 10 rupees? How much comes in from 20 rupees and more?
As of now, 5 rupees contribute maximum around 75% portfolio, and rest other like we have 250 grams, 200 grams, 500 grams, rupees 10 and rupees 20, but it will shift from 5 rupees to other SKU the way we are expanding in our market. So it will 5 rupees contribute will be little bit lesser in upcoming years, and other big packet size will be increase the our sales numbers.
All right, Raj. Thanks a lot for joining in. Wishing you as well as your team all the best. And since you're listed, we'll be having a lot more interactions. For the time being, have a snack, have a good time, for the day and celebrate the day. And we'll hold you to some of these numbers that you've given us as well. Mangalam.
Nigel, when Bikaji listed, it was the Bhujia King, and now Gopal Snacks is listed, it's the Gatia King. So Bhujia and Gatia, everyone can just have a quick munch snack and look at all these numbers together.
Yeah, and it's good it's a Thursday, so you can't couple it with anything else. But anyway, for the timing though, we'll slip into a short break. More news and updates coming up on the other side. You don't go anywhere.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.